That one is called Twalabam, and before that we had Active by Ashakir featuring Travis Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you we have a guest today on the show with us, and it's my pleasure to introduce Mike on the radio. Did I get it right?
Oh, bro, so close.
What's it?
Mick.
Damn!
He'll be calling me Mick. Bro.
You know what's funny? I'd let Princess do the honors. Princess, what did I say his name was?
I plead the fifth.
I was like, his name's Mick. But she was like, nah, I think it's a short form of Michael.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's short form from Michael.
But how come you're called Mick and not Mike?
Influence in it for people I grew up with. You can tell.
Oh, okay.
But people call me Mick, Mike, whatever. But on the way here, someone texted me. He's like, I'm listening in. They keep calling you Mike. They keep calling you Mike. So I already knew. I had to correct this one straight from the start. I had to rectify that one straight from the start when I showed up.
Okay.
Nah, I apologize.
Nah, people call me Mick, Mike, Michael, whatever it is.
What do you prefer?
Whatever, innit? It depends on the
I
person.
bet Mick slaps. You look like a Mick.
Do I look like... I get told I don't look like a Mick.
What?
People tell
you
me
look
Mick
like
is like
a
old
like
white
Mike.
granddad in the pub.
Nah.
And Andrew, eh?
Yeah.
That's my best friends there. You can't be calling me Andrew. Crazy.
Andrew's a nice name, man.
Nah.
Yeah, Andrew's all right.
Maybe because I've obviously okay, you know what? Before we start going deep into it, you know, not a lot of people get this introduction.
Right.
Only special people, where, you know, you're going to know I done my research. Ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, we have Mick in the house.
Yes.
He's not just anyone. He's a black and Irish presenter, content creator, based between the UK and Ireland with over 65K followers all over his social media platforms and over 1 million weekly impressions across all social media. And now let me break this down. We're not done yet. Guys, listen, his energy is contagious, as you can tell. It's infectious. His personality is great. And he's worked with people like Lad Bible, Now TV, Virgin Media, BBC, Adidas, JD Sports. The list is on and on. And you know what he just did? This year, earlier on during the summer, he was out there in Paris presenting for Balls Media at the Olympics. So, guys, like I said, it's not just anyone in the studio with us. It's a big man in the studio.
Nah, I need to give you a round of applause. That introduction was crazy.
That was 10-10.
I might have to tell you to say that again, bro. I need my mom to hear that one, bro. That's a LinkedIn bio right there.
Nah, listen, because I said, I've met you 1 or 2 times at movie premieres, you know, with Fabi D and whatnot, and I seen you grind and I seen the energy you have. Not a lot of people have that energy. I'm telling you guys, Mick is who he is. He's like his name. He's just full of life, you know? Yeah.
I need to ask, are you Nigerian?
Nigerian, Yoruba.
Okay.
Yoruba.
Do you speak Yoruba?
Yeah, come on. Don't try me, though. Not on radio.
You actually in Nige this year today. You were in Nige this year. Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was lit. 2 of my cousins got married.
Oh, lit.
2 of my cousins got married a week apart as well.
Oh,
so,
2 weddings back to back. Yeah.
Enjoyment. But I need to touch down in Nigeria for December.
Yeah,
That's December, Nigeria.
Yeah, it's lit.
Fair enough.
It's lit. Now that you say you're Yoruba, right? You know, because one I was scared of is pronouncing your last name.
Right.
Because your last name is Medeiros, is it?
Medeiros.
That's like a footballer last name.
You get me?
Yeah.
Growing up, I used to always put on the back of my top,
You played football also, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to play football. It was the hamstring injury, innit? It was the hamstring. That one is still tight.
Different day.
But my surname is actually Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Portuguese. So my dad's dad, he's Portuguese.
Right.
But he just married a Nigerian woman.
Okay.
Oh, that's
so
sick.
It's funny, if you go back to 4 generations back in my family, all Caucasian. Then you just see it, if you look down the family tree, you just see it go Caucasian, half Caucasian, they're fully black.
Guys, you know them Caucasians are vexed. Caucasians are angry.
You take it over.
Nah, that's actually so interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah, because the Portuguese are actually the first people to colonize Nigeria. You know that? Yeah. So that's why the name Lagos. We also have Lagos in Portugal also.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Lagos and Lagos. Every time I go to Portugal, I get to immigration. They start speaking to me one fluent English.
Oh yeah. You're gonna get that because of your name.
You get me? They pronounce it so sweetly, man. The first time I went to Portugal, they said Medeiros. I said, hey, say that again. Teach me how to pronounce it like that. The way they were saying it was so sweet, bro.
I said,
Nah, I love it.
Crazy.
Nah, that's sick. But we want to say a big thank you for coming on the show, being our guest today. You know, we can't wait to chat to you. You know, get to know you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people see you, but not a lot of people know exactly, like, you know, who who's that guy behind that energy. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to do a quick icebreaker with you, right? You know, because I be seeing you on the mic on the street with people, always asking people questions, telling people to like do a volley or something with a ball for 100 euro. See these dirty man, I'm like, listen, this guy...
People work for that.
Applying pressure on people in the streets of Dublin.
Bro.
So it's a quick one, nothing too crazy. Right. So you have to pick one, Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi, bro.
Okay.
Messi all day.
Long tennis or paddle? You know paddle, the new...
Bro, I want to play paddle. I've never got a chance to play paddle. So because of that, I have to say long tennis. Paddle is for all those posh people that want to get into
They think they're fancy with that thing.
Let me tell you guys something. I know I'm African because I thought you obviously you said long tennis. I thought it was going to be like long tennis or short tennis.
Oh, yeah. What is short
long
tennis?
Or table tennis?
Or short tennis.
She said short tennis.
That's how you know.
All right, the last one now. This one, hopefully you're safe. A girl from Blanche or a girl from Tala?
Hey.
Answer carefully.
To marry.
Yeah.
We say Blanche and Stella. Okay. No, we say Blanche is there. Blanche is there.
Because we were formed now.
Exactly, we're formed.
iOS 15, shall I say? That's good.
I was going to tell you, Princess is from the Czech state. Be careful.
You already gave me side eye already. So I already knew which one to pick.
It's so funny because, like, obviously you go out, you do these interviews. Now you're getting interviewed.
You get me? It's weird.
So cool. I got a couple questions for you.
Jeez.
Okay, this one's a bit fun, right? Out of Africa, who do you think has the most, like, who are the most comedic people out of Africa, do you think?
About, like, what country?
Yeah.
Nigerians.
I do think so. I do think so.
Yeah.
I think us Nigerians we're a lot.
Yeah.
It was funny, like, especially when you get those proper fresh Nigerians.
Yeah. And they don't intend to be funny.
Exactly. That's what makes people funny.
You know what? So it doesn't sound like we're biased because we're all Nigerian. Yeah. I'll say West Africans.
Yeah.
Because Ghanaians also, they get their bit funny.
Yeah, they add a little bit of flavor.
And stuff like that. They'd be gassed there. Yeah. I think Congolese people, they're like...
They're funny to laugh at.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
They're the front of the joke, innit?
You're going to get in trouble for that one.
You already know what they look like.
Yeah.
Right, so obviously you've met some really cool celebrities.
Yeah.
Who was the most interesting celebrity you've met?
Interesting?
Yeah.
Ooh. This guy, like, I've met obviously like big names, like huge footballers and stuff, but the one that's like the nicest, that like most down to earth, Specs Gonzalez.
Yeah, really.
Oh, nice.
My God, I love that guy. I will vouch for him to the day I die.
Yeah.
We met him in Dublin. This is only like last month, 2 months ago, for the Misfits event. And obviously I was with media, so we were backstage and stuff.
Yeah.
But like all the big dogs, you know, Philly, all them man, going with the security guard, walking from backstage to the ring. Specs comes out on his ones afterwards. Did interviews with everyone, helped everyone to get content. Even went and sat in the crowd with the fans.
Oh, nice.
And I was saying to him, I was like, bro, you didn't even get to watch a single fight. He goes, bro, I don't care about all that Hollywood stuff. Like, I'm here to meet the fans. That's all I want to do. This guy did not watch a single fight that day. He flew from London just to talk to fans.
Oh, that's nice, man. Yeah, that's good. That's
And
good.
he's
That's
just so
good.
quick on the bat. I was interviewing him, giving him questions. You know those people that just open their mouth and something great comes in.
Yeah, that's
Gonzalez, man. He's
Nah,
the guy.
That's nice.
I wanted to ask, do you have a 9 to 5?
9 to 5, no, I'm doing this full time.
Yo,
thank God.
He's full time on the presenting thing.
That's
Thank
so
God.
good, man. I'm
I'm
happy
lucky.
for you, for real.
I'm lucky. I'm blessed.
Right, to the street interviews, right?
All right.
Tell us about your first street interview.
First one. I actually still remember it. The thing is, before I started all this, I went in with a strategy.
Right.
Oh,
I went in with a strategy.
Strategy.
But do you want to get into the strategy or I'll tell you the first one?
Okay, tell us the first one, then tell us.
And then
the
tell,
So I'll tell you the first one. The first one was in Orlando, America.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you went big.
Yeah.
Go big or go
I said
home.
if I'm trying this, I'm not doing it to my home ground. In case I mess up and people see me. Let me fly away one place, far away.
Yeah.
So if I
Okay.
make a show of myself, if I embarrass myself, I don't know
It's
these
all
people.
good. Yeah.
And also, Americans are funny, bro.
Yeah.
They're
Americans.
gold, man.
Oh my, they love
They're
the
gold,
camera.
man.
So they just open their mouth and something comedic will just come out straight away.
Deadass.
So I was like, all right, cool. I'm starting off with a bang.
Yeah.
And luckily, I was going to Orlando for like 3 weeks at the time.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, all right, cool.
Let's
Every
do
day,
this.
just put an hour aside, just interview people at like Universal and Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just started doing that. And then Once I came home, I had 90 videos ready to post.
Sick.
90 videos, so I would start spamming 3 a day for a month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
the
lit,
first
man.
one was in
I
America.
rate the
The first
hustle,
one was in
man.
America.
Yeah, you went to the Big Apple. You know,
bro.
you know they say if you can make it in America, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah,
Facts.
exactly, bro.
Facts.
Still trying to break America, but
You get there.
You're
get
definitely
there.
on the way.
What was the strategy then?
all right. So obviously, I went to university. I studied medicinal chemistry.
Right.
Yeah, I studied medicinal chemistry. So like after that, I was going to go back and do medicine. You know,
Yeah.
African parents, you must go back and either get masters or else you're doing medicine.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. Let me go back and do medicine. And one of my boys, I thank God for him every day. Like he was just like to me, like Mick, you don't want to do medicine realistically. You're doing it for your family. You need to do something with your personality. So I was like, all right, cool. What can I do with my personality? Like, obviously, we're graduating in like 2 months.
Yeah.
I need to get onto something. Then it was like March of the year I was finishing. I had a part-time job during college as like a brand ambassador. You know those people that be sampling out Coke cans and all these people to be sampling something.
Yeah.
So I had one of those jobs in it. So I was like, I kind of said to my CEO, owner of the company, because we're always working at events. I was like, look, at the next event, please just let me interview some people.
Yeah.
That luckily, I told him what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a presenter or whatever. He said, all right, cool. I'm going to get a cameraman to follow you around for the last hour of the event.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Exactly, man. He was like, I'll get a cameraman to follow you around for the last hour of the event. You make a show reel together. So a show reel is just a combination of all your best like clips.
Yeah.
Put into a video. And then I started sending that out to people. And then luckily, the first people that picked it up were Lab Bible. They like kind of saw it.
nice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I went in big. I went big straight away.
Yeah.
So you get me? So obviously they saw it. They were like, oh, this is really great, whatever. So then every day I was on LinkedIn pitching out to people like, yo, use me for your brand. Use me for your brand. I'll send like 100 messages a day.
Oh, nice.
And then luckily I found my manager now, my actual management. And he said to me, here, look, what we do is we manage creators with big followings. Obviously, you don't have a big following, but I can mentor you over the next year to get a big following. So he hopped on a call with me, and he kind of just gave me a strategy. He's like, all right, if you want to get into interviews or presenting sort of stuff, the best way to do it is your social media. Because in this day and age, your social media is your visual CV.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's what happened. That's when I told him, like, look, I'm going away to America soon. Well, I just started over there. He was like, perfect. So strategized everything for me. He was like, you need to get 3 videos a day, all this sort of stuff. So like,
man.
went to America over the summer, got my videos ready, but I knew my graduation for uni was November 5th.
Yeah.
So I'm not posting nothing before that day. I'm not posting nothing before I go in and everyone's like, oh, Mick, the TikTok fella, yo. I'm like, nah, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. So after that, I told my mom, I was like, look, I told my parents, like, give me 1 year and just financially support me for 1 year.
Yeah.
If this works, we thank God. If it doesn't work, I'll go back and work in Pfizer or else I'll do the medicine to get it.
Yeah.
And by God's grace, 1 year later,
God did it.
we're applying. and they
You
were
took
seeing
a
the
bet on
results.
yourself and it paid off.
Yeah, man.
No,
I'm
kudos
lucky
to
with
you,
it.
man.
Pass that managers.
Benji Leslie, I love that guy so much. I'll shout him out all the time.
That's lit.
That's my guy.
What's the craziest interview you've done?
Craziest.
Yeah. Because I saw some crazy interviews on Instagram, and like TikTok, and like obviously Americans and stuff like that. Crazy.
Craziest.
But what have you experienced?
Tom, put me on the spot here. Craziest.
What's the at the forefront? Like, what comes to your mind when I say craziest interview?
I think it's more so like stuff like the Beta Squad. Like, it wasn't the actual interview itself that was crazy, but it was the way I got there. Like, I got into their changing rooms after the boxing. I don't even know if I should be saying this, but it's okay. I got into the changing rooms after the boxing event, but like, I wasn't supposed to be there. So like throughout the week, I'd been making friends with people, stuff like that.
And stuff like that.
And then I got friends with one of the security guards of one of the influencers that was there.
Oh, nice.
So literally after the fight night, he kind of just comes to me, puts his wristband in my hand and says, get your content tonight.
Oh, God
So
bless him.
you get me? So I ran upstairs and all Chunks and all the Beta Squad were up there in the change room, and it was just my birthday. The clock struck 12, my birthday. But I didn't know King Kenny, he was fighting. His little brother, his birthday was 2. So all of us in the change room, and they don't know who I am, but all they see is that I just have the same wristband that they have. So all of a sudden, they all start singing happy birthday. But I think they're singing happy birthday to me. I'm like, what? I'm even dancing a little bit. I'm even getting a little two-step as well. You get me? I'm in their vlog as well. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But then straight after that, I was like, all right, cool. Pulled them for an interview. like they were so nice. Like Nico was so nice, AJ, Sharky, all the boys were just so nice to me. But it was the thing of like, since I snuck up there myself, I couldn't bring my videographer. So my videographer is still downstairs.
So you don't mean you're capping?
Yeah, no, the videos are there.
Oh no. You know what's funny? I was actually gonna go into that. You know, based on how you got the video, because I don't want to say I'm right or wrong, but obviously I follow your stuff and I watch your page. Did you go to Paris on your ones?
Yeah, they sent me out alone.
Princess, he actually records himself, you know.
Yeah, I had to go out my ones. Hey, those days were tired, man. Everyone was saying Paris. Hey,
because I was like, I can't, you know, like, what drive and the energy, and it's crazy because obviously I was like, I think he's out there on his own, and I'm like, okay, so if I know a little bit about how, you know, content is made, you set your camera, and then the way you get your energy back, and you just go into it, I'm like, yo, he's a natural.
Yeah, I have to, man. I have to, especially because like at the Paris Olympics as well, because what I base my stuff off, especially for these events, is like, you just have to hope that you see drunk people that will give you energy, especially. You just need people that are just going to start stumbling and wombling and just talking rubbish. At the Paris Olympics, there's no alcohol. So you know how hard it is to raise, because especially on the camera, no one sees the energy that you're giving. You have to triple it for camera. So if I'm in an area that's just quiet, and just people walk, and I'm screaming, yo guys, we out here today, Paris. People are looking at you like a clown. And especially if you don't get it in that first take, you know how long it is having to just start it again. It's like when you send a voice note laughing and it cuts out and you got to give the same energy again.
It's fake.
You get me? So like I'd have a tripod, I'd set it up and I had my phone with me. But obviously I can't see the camera because I can't see what's... So the amount of times I've recorded something, I have to dust that off for all out of frame. And I can't ask a random person to come back again.
So you have to go there and get another.
I have to go back and get another. And then I have to send all the footage back to the team in Ireland. So they could edit it and upload it, but obviously so many people in the one place, it's kind of hard to with the service and all that sort of stuff to send all the footage at once, and they want it done before like the event happens. So like especially stuff with like the women's running, like Rashida Aleke's race and stuff like that. When we're interviewing her, I have to get the video back so they can publish it before all the rest of the publishers and stuff. So stuff like that. It was tough on my ones, but like it was definitely experience.
Because you got to go into their rooms and everything. I was like, listen, I was like, yo, he's out there. No, big ups to you, man.
I appreciate you. Yeah, obviously, like one thing with me, I always push the limits. So like, that's how I ended up on like the court, the basketball court, straight after LeBron James, Steph Curry, all them boys were balling on the court. I was on the court 5 minutes later. I bumped into KD in the changing rooms afterwards. It's all these things where like I end up getting myself in these places, but I don't know how. It's just God guiding me, bro. I'm telling you, God guiding me.
I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite thing about doing interviews and presenting? What's your
easily interactions with people, bro. Like I'm a people person. I get my energy off bouncing off other people. So like the best thing for me is meeting someone at the start before the interview, seeing how like cold and like nervous they are, and then boom at the end, seeing that I've cracked them. And their energy has come out. Hey, I love that, especially when you're interviewing like athletes, because like obviously athletes, people always say like, oh, athletes are boring. But at the end of the day, they signed up to be like a sports person. They didn't sign up to do the media. So like obviously if I'm interviewing athletes, a lot of the time they don't really want to do it. They're camera shy and stuff. But it's like when I get an athlete who I could tell is not up for it, but then I crack them down and I see their energy slowly coming out. I'm like, that's what I eat off, to be honest.
No, that's great, man. That's great.
What's it? Do you prefer doing interviews in Ireland or the UK or America?
Abroad is always better. Abroad is because you can just move reckless. You can do anything. You can do something.
What's it like for you though now? Like obviously, a lot of people start to clock who you are. You know, I mean, your videos are all over social media, so especially TikTok. So, do you still go on the street of Dublin?
Yeah, 100%. Because like it's easier that way. Because at least people see me; they already know what they're getting.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, I always keep my page like brand family. So like, people know when they see me. They're not going to get asked no crazy questions, X-rated things that's going to embarrass them. The only thing is maybe it's like trick questions or something, but like you confirm that. You confirm all that sort of stuff. So like people kind of know already like, oh, Mick, let me get in one of your videos.
Oh, nice.
But the thing is, after that Hoktua nonsense, I started having the wrong audience coming for me. The wrong audience trying to get viral for the wrong thing. You get what I'm saying? Don't let me say too much.
Yeah.
But after that Hoktua, hey, everyone thought that public interviews was the way to go.
Yeah, let them know about that Hoktua video.
The Hoktua thing. I forget what the question was. What was the question that someone asked?
What is it like?
The guy asked, like, what's the best way to make a girl fall in love with you?
Yeah.
Or what's the best way to make a man fall in love with you?
Yeah.
This random girl off the street grabs a camera and goes, you gotta give him the hot spit on that thing. So that just went viral.
Yeah.
So ever since that, people started seeing like, oh damn, she's made a living off that. She's made a living off that.
A lot of Americans, you remember Catch Me Outside about that, and then
stuff like that.
hide your wife, hide your kids.
You get me? She didn't even have a social media page before that thing.
Yeah.
So like and 2 days later, she's like the most talked about person in the world.
Yeah, that's
so obviously
crazy.
after that, people see that and they're like, hey, Mick, you do public interviews. Let me hop on or something. I talk rubbish. I said it's not me.
It's that one video, you know what I'm saying? Like, that can really just propel you.
Just like
That's why with content, you just got to post and just...
You get me? Just post and just close your eyes.
Like, just post and close your eyes. Like, but I do love people. Like, I love people, though, because we won't be here without people.
Yeah.
Last question. It's a fun one. When you go on a date, are you... ordering a cocktail or something on the rocks?
I'm getting cocktails. Who am I going to pretend to drink something on the rocks for? Cocktails are sweet. Why am I be drinking something on the rocks? I'll be squinching my face afterwards.
Guys nodding. Nah.
I'm getting Blue Lagoon.
I want a man. I want something on the rocks. Yeah.
On the
whiskey
rocks.
on the rocks.
Yeah,
Whiskey on the rocks for what?
You know-
you want a man who's going to pretend.
You know what's funny is when people think it's a manly drink, I just think it's not really. The guy's struggling.
Yeah,
Because it's hard.
Like, struggle, bro.
give me one Long Island iced tea and boom, two of those, I'm already sleeping.
Long Island iced tea, I get
Exactly,
that stuff.
Long Island
But,
iced tea, and it looks manly too. Manly.
Cocktails are for the girls.
Oh, get out of here, man! Get out of here!
Tell me, what are you ordering? Are you ordering a cocktail on the rocks? You're on the rocks, guy.
I'm big into whiskey, obviously, but if I'm out, no, hold on, Princess, you know recently that I've been talking about cocktails, and why I like cocktails is. I used to just normally drink like hard liquor, brown liquor and whatnot. Well, you see, the creativity that goes into a cocktail, you have to respect it.
Exactly. You see the way they'll be shaking
Bro,
up Macarena and stuff like that.
That's not a drink that you can say is only for women. Hey!
It is for women. Like, do you think the guy would be shaking for a guy? No.
There's this cocktail that I think they use egg white in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. But even if you see the way like they make it, like sometimes when I go to like bars, like I just go and I always tell the bartender like, what's the nicest cocktail you can make? Most of the time, I just want to see you do some stunt in front of me. Because I'm like, wow. Like, think about this, right? Imagine, Mick, imagine you came over to my gaff and I'm like, come over for dinner and whatnot. And I'm like, you want a cocktail? And I'm doing right in front of you. Bro, don't lie. I'm a bad man right now in front of you. You're going, bro, he just does some James Bond thing for me. Do you know what I mean?
First of all, pause.
Whoa.
I don't know, right? Just pause, man.
That's what I'm saying. I can't pull up to the man and they're shaking up cocktails.
No. I'm not saying like I'm just saying like I'm like, do you want a drink? And you know the way like normally if you go to your guys, I was like, do you want a drink? You just hand you a bottle of Hennessy and whatnot. But imagine I'm actually making you all like a badass cocktail. That's a skill.
You get me? It is.
Hey, listen, if you can make cocktails, listen, not a lot of bartenders can flip that in.
Exactly.
So,
like, the thing is, I'm a cocktail person at heart, but like my wallet and my financial situation makes me a whiskey on the rocks guy. You get me? Because I can't afford the extra €3 for the mixer.
You can't be doing 5 cocktails in a night. That was saying to you back.
€15 each.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know how many McDonald's I can buy with that?
But in the UK, in Bottomless Brunch, UK, you can have fun. Listen.
Oh yeah, bottomless brunch.
Bottomless brunch. Let's talk about
those mimosas.
You know what's mad? I've never actually been to a bottomless brunch, and it's just you know what? You know why I've never? It's just when I used to hear it, I used to be like, this just sounds like, and it's always mostly girls that go to it. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I don't really think me and my man there. Imagine me saying, yo, you want to go bottomless brunch? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, what's going on? Yeah, but now a lot of people are starting to catch on and see that, yo, it's a vibe.
But the thing is, bottomless brunch, it gets to 4 p.m. in the afternoon and you're waved. You're finished, you're ready for bed. And it's still bright outside.
True, fair enough, but that's an after. However, like, bottomless brunch is good if you have a man at home. I'm not gonna finish our sentence.
Hey, yeah. You see, that's why a group of guys can't be going on a bottomless brunch because now at 4, everyone's sending, "Hey, big head, what's the story?"
Hey, big head.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go on a quick music break, right? But when we come back, we have to talk about the content that you be doing with mommy and daddy. Yeah, because see this guy. Hey, listen. But anyways, guys, don't touch that dial. This is In The Mix. I was gonna talk about the content Mick does with mommy and daddy. Shout out to the parents also, But listen, there's one that I was like, this Dunny is brave. Princess, you know what Mick had his mom doing?
What did he?
He took her on a run. And it wasn't just on a run. This guy was doing Coach Carter with mommy. He was like, keep up. I was like, whoa.
Mumsy,
This Dunny has auntie running on the road,
She didn't come to Ireland for this.
You know that was?
I forgot about that completely.
I remember seeing it. Obviously, like, it's nice to see the chemistry you have with your parents. Shout out to your sister also, you lot be killing it. I don't know if you've seen the Don content for Asha Care, and your mom killed it. Like, shout out to mom. Auntie, you're doing great. You're doing the Lord's work, man. She killed it. She raised you well, and it's nice to see the banter with the family.
Where do you think you get the banter from? Your mom or your dad?
Both of them.
Really?
I get my personality from my dad. He's a more outgoing, cheeky chap.
Okay.
And then my mom is like, she just likes to talk, innit?
Right.
She just likes to open her mouth. She'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But she's always giving the right lines, man.
Oh, yeah, she loves this stuff. She loves the social media stuff. Bro, any chance she gets, she's like, Mike, I have an idea for video. Let's do it together. Let's do it. You do this, you do that. I'm like, more time. Oh, this is just African comedy. You get me? It's just one of them things. But I like to keep her happy. Like, she loves the TikTok. So she texted me one time. I have a screenshot. I can't find it now. But it was like, Mike, did you notice your TikTok followers went up? She texted me. I was like, yeah, why? Because I told my friends in work to follow you. So now you have more followers.
Nah.
All 6 of them.
Nah, it's nice to see.
All 6 of them made a difference.
Hey, listen, like, it's nice to see, like, obviously, parents, actually African parents, taking the switch and understanding, being creative is also a career. Like you said, you were going to go and study medicine, and I'm sure that's probably their dream, for your dad to say, my son's a doctor. And then, you're like, you're going to say, my son's a content creator. And, I'm sure they're starting to see the rewards and everything. So it's nice to see, like, they're behind you and they support you. Now, that's love, man. Shout out to them.
They're great because obviously they see, like, their friends send them the videos.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is you in this video. Or, like, even the one we did for Ashake, her friend sent it to her not knowing that she was in the video. I was like, didn't realize that's me. And her friend looked at it again, I didn't even call that. So just things like that where she's getting validation now, seeing that, like, her friends are sending her my stuff.
Yeah.
So it shows that, okay, let me leave him to do his sort of thing.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
He has his degree in the back pocket, so if anything goes wrong, at least I have something.
But I'm sure they're saying it's looking good. I mean, you going to Paris and, I'm sure they're like, okay, there's something here. I don't know if you've ever seen that clip of when Stormzy's mom is in the airport. And then I think a kid was a big fan of Stormzy and he was talking about, Stormzy. And then she was like, Stormzy's my son, That's Michael's my son.
My mom's vibes.
Bless, man.
Like last year I sent them to Burna Boy.
Oh, nice.
It was supposed to be all 4 of us. So it's me and my sister and our 2 parents.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I was away in Spain. But my sister told me, like, what happened. So I bought us all seating tickets. Yeah. The 3 of them ended up going. And my dad, he's typical dad. Doesn't have any interest in nothing. And when Burna Boy is playing at home, he'll be listening to it, he'll be dancing to it. This guy sat in Burna Boy's concert live, with his headphones in and watching YouTube videos. Bro, come on.
You need to understand, right? They come from a different era. I don't think concerts.
Different.
They don't even call it concerts. They used to call it shows.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a different. To them, he's probably thinking, why are you lot here worshiping this guy?
Worshiping this guy. Meanwhile, my mom's there dancing, and all the girls are gassing me up like, go auntie, go auntie, go auntie. And the camera just pans to my mom or my dad with the headphones in.
Let me ask you guys something, yeah? Yeah. Have you taken your parents to a restaurant?
Yeah.
Why?
What's
my mom?
What's your like? What the heck your experience?
If it's not swallow or it's not spicy, she's not eating it. You'll be looking at like, what's this? Yeah, food.
African parents feel like they can cook better than the chef.
Yeah.
It'll be a Michelin star restaurant. I was like, I can cook better than that.
You get me?
It's like home now.
Unless it's buffet, they don't want it. No. Unless it's Chinese buffet, they don't want it.
Exactly. All they know is Chinese buffet. Like, expand your palate.
You want to know what's funny, right? With me, it's different. My mom mom was, if I told my mom I want to take you to a restaurant, she said, give me the money. So, and then something happened.
Right.
She started going to like a urban, white church, and I don't know. I think my mom started getting too much white friends. Because, bro, I'm gonna tell you, the last place I went to eat with my mom is Sunday roast.
Huh?
Yeah, that's her favorite thing.
You got Sunday roast?
I don't even like it. I don't eat it.
What?
But that's her. Bro, it was her birthday, I think was it? Yeah, this year. And I was like, oh, I'll get a few of the family around. She was like, no, take me out to eat. Yeah.
Living bougie now.
Yeah. It's the white friends from the church. I'm always blaming them. My mom goes for tea and biscuit, and I'm like, what? I remember the first time I was like, yo, this is weird. Like,
you see, that's what I'm saying. You grew up, they're like, you European children, you don't have to do this. That was you European.
Yeah.
European mom.
Hey.
Let me tell you a story, yeah? You see, so obviously now, like, my mom's in Europe now, yeah? And she also works in Europe with with white people that are also from Europe.
Okay.
So now we're doing Bible study, yeah? But she's like, obviously, sharing the word. She started using some English. I think, mind you, my mom's like a deacon. I think she said the B word.
Huh?
She said the B word, but she says, that's how they say it in work. Like, it's normal. I said, Mom, don't go out and say that. It's not ladylike.
Yeah. When they learn a swear word, it's gone. Yeah.
She was just using different words. I said, Mom, where did you hear it? At work, they say it. It's not. They say it. It's not even any. I said, Mom, don't say that. It's a bad word.
The first time I heard my mom swear, I remember I thought I didn't hear what I heard.
Yeah.
She goes, more F up, man. I said, huh? I was like, what?
Nah, man.
It's so the way they pronounce the words as well.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they mean it. Like my mom was telling me, cause she works as a nurse.
Yeah.
So she works with old people. A lot of them have they're not fully with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So they would be calling her any name under the sun, but she'd be coming back to report them to me.
Yeah.
Mike, if you heard what they call me, they say you effing monkey, you effing something. Go back to your country.
And that's mad, yeah, because like. They're taking care of you.
You get me?
Out.
But these people ain't fully with it, innit?
Yeah, that. You know what's funny? That's my mom's in the same field, and I always tell people like, it's crazy how you actually would see someone who had a successful life, they've owned businesses and everything, but the older they get, they just start to lose it, and it's like.
Yeah.
They can't control their emotions, and they're just saying things all over the place. It's crazy when you deep it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like,
it's funny,
insane.
Man. African parents are funny, man. I remember the first time, I tried to prank my mom. I told her I was pregnant.
Hey, you did that one.
I think she was like asleep or something, right? And I came to her and said, Mom, I'm pregnant. She goes, you're not pregnant in Jesus' name. So the pregnancy must go.
The pregnancy must disappear.
The pregnancy is dead now because of Jesus' name.
Because you added in Jesus' name at the end of the sentence, it must come to pass.
No, African parents are funny.
Oh,
they're comedic.
They're God. I love them, man. Honestly.
Yeah, but now I want to ask you a quick question. I want to talk about obviously the scene, the Black and Irish scene, and what's the change in Ireland and the culture and everything. What's your take on Black Irish music at the moment?
Black Irish music is good.
Yeah.
It's getting good.
Who are you listening to, by the way, you don't have to, even if it's someone we don't know, put us on game. Who's someone that you're like, yo, check this person out?
Obviously, Travis.
Okay, yeah. He's killing it,
He's the first person that got me back in, looking at it. Obviously, you got to big up my boy, Young Bless.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bless.
yeah,
I love him, his music. Obviously, he's my boy. I grew up with him since before he started music.
Oh,
so
okay, nice.
Anything he plays or anything he puts out, in my head, it's the biasness to thinking it's great.
Yeah.
No, but he's actually good. We've actually played a few of his records.
Yeah.
I think he has a new song coming out soon or something.
Yeah, he has some good coming out soon. Obviously, he's branched out into doing ciphers, so bringing up upcoming rappers and stuff as well. So that's really good.
Nice.
And obviously Cello, I love Cello.
Cello's
Just because he's a great person away from the music as well.
Yeah.
I just love that guy, man, because I knew him from young. We went to the same church as well.
Oh, nice.
Younger, so seeing him do his thing now, I still remember the first day he started it. He put one hench Instagram post out I'm gonna change the music scene. No, you got better. Remember me when I make it. Don't worry, today is the day. Mark it in your calendars. 2 years later, he actually did it. And I said it to him. I was like, bro, do you remember that first post? I can't lie. I looked at that and I swiped. I remember that.
Well, this guy must be high on the Holy Ghost today.
You get me?
Nah, it's lit.
Well, people like that. I think it's when you
good.
see people outside of music and their personalities are great, it makes you appreciate them more as a person.
Yeah.
So it's the same even with anyone who does content or anyone that's in the public eye.
Yeah.
Once you see them away from their craft, if they're still a humble person,
You respect
That's
them.
what makes me respect them. So like Travis, Cello, and obviously Young Bless, they're 3 people who I know that like are cool. Like away from the music, they ain't gonna let this stuff get to their head.
Yeah. That's nice. Do you mind me asking, where in Dublin are you from? Oh, that's if you're from Dublin, by the way.
I'm from Drimna.
Drimna?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ain't never heard of no black people from Drimna,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa. Okay.
You probably never even heard of that place, bro.
No, I know where Drimna is.
Yeah, I'm from Drimna, boy.
Okay, yeah.
Grew up in Drimna, bro.
All right, so that means you're probably away from, obviously, like, ends and all that kind of stuff, so you don't really...
No postcode people, don't include me in any of that.
Don't really...
When I go out, I go home jet by myself.
I said, yeah, I don't have any D something.
Nah, I don't do nothing, bro. My thing is D12. Nobody has any rubbish like that. Don't say 24 at the end of or 15. Whatever those people.
Yo, he said the 2 opposing characters.
Don't include me. I'm a civilian.
Guys, he's on blanche. He's on blanche.
To be fair, actually, no, Drimna's actually in the middle of. It's not really close to any.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so don't associate me with nothing.
And were you born in Ireland? Or
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I was born in Ireland. Yeah, bro. I was
Ah,
born in Ireland.
nice.
I
Were
lived
you
in
born in
Ballsbridge.
Drimna?
No, born in Ballsbridge.
Oh, okay.
Ballsbridge is nice. Now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
nice,
nice. I
isn't
saw
it?
one restaurant. I was in the taxi. I was like, that place is nice. Let me
is
write-
nice, you
Yeah,
know.
it's called like Ones or something.
Oh.
But yeah, like, I was like, that place is nice.
You be seeing cars like you only see in the movies there.
Yeah, Ballsbridge is a really nice place. Yeah, it's nice to go on a Sunday morning or Saturday morning.
Yeah, it's a really nice area. That area, Donnybrook. So we lived there until we were 2, and then parents moved, and then had my sister in this new house. We were
Right, that's lit.
Nice.
Been there for 22 years now or something.
Great. You know, I want to say a big thank you for coming on the show.
So
It's an
thank you
honor to
guys for
have you in the
having
studio
me.
with us. It was fun, and we look forward to getting you back again.
Yes.
But is there anything popping up right now that you're like, yo, you lot should watch out for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to be there. Or is there anything you could give us, right now?
There's something coming up, but I can't
Oh,
say
yeah,
anything
you can't
about it.
say.
I can't
Okay.
anything about it,
All
yeah.
right, cool.
But
We're looking forward to more things for you anyways.
Yeah.
And you want to shout out your social media handles so people can check you out and follow you.
My name is Mick _Medeiros. Let me spell it for you. MICK_MEDEIROS. M for Micah. I won't go into all that. But Mick _Medeiros is my Instagram and TikTok.
Let's
and
go.
then Mick M_288 Snap.
Nah, bless. Pleasure having you in the studio 3 also.
It was lit, man.
Thanks for
One of my
coming.
faves, one of my faves.